As I've looked back at the 6 years that I've directed the program, it's amazing. So what does that mean? We're teaching the students how to be leaders, how to think outside the box, how to apply theory and practice to address the kinds of problems that we historically have found in the Appalachian region. And we do that in our first summer, and in the second summer, the students have the opportunity to take that definition and a set of 6 abilities and exercise for themselves those abilities in the context of an internship or directed field experience.
What drew me to the program was the fact that I did not know much about Appalachia prior going into EPG, and I wanted to gain that sort of sense of compassion for Appalachia and understand it better, and then go and help in any way I could. And what was interesting is I'm very used to helping through labor, which is a great way to help, but EPG tested me in helping through using my mind and using mental capabilities and that sort of thing. So yes.
And 5 years later, we've seen that we've helped support or coach at least 5 enterprises in Eastern Kentucky, several here in Berea that are now freestanding entities that are attempting to provide both economic and social benefit for these communities. So that's one kind of outcome. That is, we actually start enterprises.
Probably one of my best experiences was when we got a little lost in between the 2 cities, and we ended up somewhat coincidentally on top of the Mount Mitchell, which is the highest point of Appalachian Mountains. And we hiked to the very top, and to look down on those mountains and feel yourself in the very heart of Appalachia, and kind of have the sense that we are making some difference in the region through the work that we're doing. It felt amazing. It felt liberating, and it was just great.
Secondly, there's the individual skill sets that the students get. In the 5 years, we've actually launched 3 business starts and or proof of concept starts. One in solar, one in biodiesel, and one in energy audits through the execution of the students in realizing those ideas in the form of proof of concept or new venture opportunities. And then, of course, the third outcome would be that all students are exposed to the skills and the mindsets required to be an entrepreneurial leader, and it's our belief that at some point in their lives, hopefully in the nearer term rather than the longer term, they might execute those abilities to create some sort of social innovation in their home communities.
Say that it was very simple. EPG is about doing something. It is not only about dreaming. In EPG we would go out and do practical work instead of only theory.
It was service, but it wasn't the kind of service that you would normally think of when you hear the word. It was more you're talking to people and helping them. Instead of doing things for them and showing them how to do it, you just tell them about it, and then you guide them through it, maybe give them examples of people who've already done the Facebook promoting and things like that, and then they'll be able to maybe catch on. But the main point about EPG is not telling people that they should do this, is showing them the way, and then maybe eventually helping them, push them towards that direction, I guess. Making it seem like it's their own decision, which it is, but, you know.
Students get involved by either being self-nominated, by having faculty nominate them, staff nominate them, and of course EPG fellows nominate aspiring candidates. From that nomination process, we have a smaller group that are invited in for interviews, and then ultimately we make offers to the students for the 2 years commitment to this program. That's 2 separate summers. First summer, as I mentioned, with me, in which we spend our time and energy in the Appalachian region. And then the second summer is applied by the students at some point for an advanced internship.
I would recommend just talk to someone about it, research it more, and definitely if you're interested, don't let this opportunity slip by you. It was a life-changing experience, and I learned so much.